Alright, we should be back. I'll go ahead and set the timer to... I think it was like 1:33. But you know what, I'll set it to, yeah, like 1:35. Alright, perfect. It's like nothing happened. Yo, what's up, Retro? Back just in time to see absolutely nothing wrong happen with the Restream PC. Zero crashing. In fact, we actually have Retro right here. He's beautiful, I agree. SBL, I would brush, but I don't have a brush. I'm too poor to afford one. He has zero problems. Oh, your plans got cancelled, SBL? I totally forgot the Super Bowl is happening tomorrow. Like, I don't even know who's playing. I think it's like the Eagles and the somethings. Oh, Chiefs, right. You'd rather watch this superb, wonderful life. Go birds. Gross. Superb owl. Why have I not gotten tartan? I'm very confused. $7:30? I thought it teleported you to 7:30. But maybe... Oh, I guess if it happened at 7:30 and didn't progress any time, and I just thought it was 6:30. No, I got the joke. I was ruining it by articulating a wonderful life. There we go. I totally missed a chance to say, here comes Takakura bringing back some of my stuff to the house. Which is an 11 out of 10 reference, I think 3 people in chat might get. Possibly 4. You didn't know tartan existed until like 10 years after you played. Yeah, it's honestly not like explained anywhere in the game. And like the odds of you having a 1000 farm experience, and then entering Takakura's house after like, what, 7 p.m. but not after 9 p.m. after buying an item the day before. In the original, you have to have 1001 or more farming experience. Stuff like tilling is worth +1, watering is +1, planting is +1, filling the watering can is +4, so you have to do like quite a bit of farming to actually unlock him, unless you sit there and fill your watering can like 400 times. Honestly, getting into Takakura's house is hard in the original game. He's literally there like maybe 1 hour a day. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you have to talk to Tartan a bunch to fill his affection. And now we can hybridize. So first thing I do is a ton of bananas and peaches. Too busy marrying Celia. Yeah, getting Tartan in the original game is unironically very hard. Like, we didn't know the exact requirements until 2020, 2021, something like that. Oh, you know what? I did mess up a little bit. I thought I got the actual, like, fruit from doing this, but apparently I only get the seed for it. So I'm only gonna have, like, 15 seeds instead of 30. I thought I would have, like, 15 fruit, and then I would turn that into 30 seeds to plant. But, that's alright. Thank you for the good luck. Glad you're enjoying the marathon. We still have 24 hours left, I believe. Can't mix seeds. I don't believe so, but I will try. I think he said no. Yeah, he said it didn't work. Next up... Why can I not combine that? Oh, they're down here, I see. 24 more hours of me getting achievements. Maybe one of these days. By the time I have, or by the time the international version comes out, I'm gonna run all achievements. Or even like Max Encyclopedia. Just like all achievements, all encyclopedia entries. Stuff like that. Just whatever the longest category I can find, I'm gonna run that. Fish. Nick, I'm still waiting on the all fish run. Okay, so I combined the upseed with turnip seeds. Now I can combine the S-quality turnip seed with the Major seeds, or whatever they're called, to make those S-quality. It's coming. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So if you combine an up seed with a crop seed, and then you combine the S quality crop seed with the tree seed, you just get it easily. Like, you can't combine the up seed with a tree seed, so you have to combine it with a crop seed first to make that S quality. Am I winning, son? I am winning very much. I do want to organize my inventory, though. Yeah, fertilizer honestly is kind of pointless. The flowers do only grow in winter, but if you have like one field of S quality trees, you just have like hundreds of seeds. So like, getting enough S quality seeds to have enough like S quality crops doesn't take long at all. Like, basically by chapter 3, you can have S quality of every crop in the game. Does the soil gain levels? That is a good question. Somebody did say something about the Generation 3 hybrids only growing in high quality soil. So I guess it is possible that some of them, that like fertilizer is what does that. I just assumed it was for the, like the great field or something. Oh, I see. So yeah, fertilizer literally is pointless then, because I pumped like 200 fertilizer into one of my tree fields once and I got like nothing out of it. So that kind of explains why one fish turns into 5 fertilizer. You wasted so much money on fertilizer. Okay, that should be plenty. That should be more than enough. I only need 10 for an achievement, and I just did like 20. Okay, yeah, there we go. So go ahead and plant these here. These are gonna make me quite a bit of money. These are gonna be my, like, cash cow for the run, basically. Honestly, 1 year is gonna make me like 250k. So I might not even need to play until chapter 3. I mean, chapter 4. Oh, a nice cutscene. Is there any candidate from a previous SOS/HM you'd like to see as a DLC candidate? Not a previous HM. I mean, I'd like to see Ellie, but I think if they added Flora as DLC, I'd like that. Like, if they added, like, Flora, I'd be happy. Like, just change one thing. Just add, like, a bit of dialogue. I mean, Chris is married to, Wally. But I guess we could take care of Wally. Just have a little running accident by the cliff. Okay, I did not get the achievement. I guess I do have to grow these. Okay, let's see here. Spring through fall. Spring through summer. It's a normal tomato. Spring through fall. Spring. Spring. Summer. Spring. Okay, these two as well. It's a normal watermelon though. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna plant like all of these over here. And how many is that? So that's only 6. The tree is gonna be 7. So I'm gonna go hybridize a couple of the amber crops. Which happens if you combine a trick blue with any crop. Okay, I lied. It's not any crop apparently. Ellie is love, Ellie is life, exactly. Do these sell for more? I think they sell for the same amount, but they have different hybridizing options. Well, at least the seeds sell for the same amount as normal seeds, but the crop itself sells for a bit more, so it's basically pointless. Like, I want to say the amber banana sells for like 205G instead of 105, but the seed itself sells for 140. Okay, that should be barely enough. But can I plant these right now? Spring, fall through winter, okay, and fall through spring. I think I'll wait. I'll just plant those two later on. But I can at least plant the blue Ramu right now. Again, funnily enough, we actually don't have to water trees. Only crops in this game. I guess I could go ahead and put the Muku Muku record in. This is the Chapter 2 fall theme. I guess not Chapter 2, but the This is like the... so... How do I explain this? In Hero of Leaf Valley, you have like two parts to the game. You have before you beat the game, and like right after. And after you beat the main story, the music for the Four Seasons changes to an alternate theme. And this is the alternate fall theme for that game. Yeah, it is a really good one. And I think on the 8th year, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Van. Start getting some animals going. There's a mechanic in this game where Van can actually offer you 120% of whatever you try to sell him. And I'm not entirely sure if it's affection-based or not. In my casual file, I had him at almost max affection. So I'm kind of thinking that might be what causes it. But I'm gonna try to at least have it happen once. And if not, it's not a huge issue. You had him maxed and he refused you a fair bit. So maybe it is affection-based, but it's not guaranteed at max. Oh, I meant for selling to him, not like buying something and haggling it. If you sell anything to Van and then you decline it after you like try to sell it, he'll offer you more money. Oh, I see, my bad. Yeah, demo, so there's actually a request with grants. He asks for a vegetable salad, I believe. Yeah, so I think this is, it must be affection-based, I guess. I'm just gonna sell all of these. So my only complaint with this song is, it only plays like the initial loop. The actual song in Hero of Leaf Valley plays for like 2 minutes. Let's see here. So that's for making 10k. I'm gonna try to get the achievement for 100k, but I should be able to. Let me see, what's my time at right now? It's at about 2 hours, so yeah, I should be able to. I can make like 150k pretty quickly. But probably not 500,000. I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, sheep. Sheep, it's gonna be called G. Hines. Yeah, probably like one of the worst choices to name a sheep. Like one of the least sheep in the community is getting named a sheep. Yeah, Marvelous shutting down the stream earlier. I still don't know why I don't have the fishing one. Well, I know why I don't have it. It's because it's not tracking my fish for some reason. But I don't know why it's not tracking them. Okay, so I did get this one. That's the lucky scientist. That is definitely possible because I only used about 150, I think. Like I basically bought the fertilizer maker, put a bunch of fish in there, and then left it. So maybe like 100 or 150. Why are these not grown? Oh right, because it's those grow in autumn. But yeah, I basically used like no fertilizer after I had the copper tools, so it is definitely possible. Yeah, I think Nick said he got one of them for catching 100 fish. It might have been the silver rod. You'd have to ask him. You've caught 1,000,000 fish. Alright, so it's probably not fishing. At least for the gold one. Maybe affection with somebody? It's the only other thing I can think of. Oh, another good a good addition to the remake is we can actually sell seeds through the shipping bin. You maxed all villagers? Yeah, I have no idea then, because I've sold and bought like millions of G with Van. I've caught tons of fish, done tons of farming. I have not max affection, but a bunch of affection with everyone. And I'm stuck at copper. So there's something we're missing, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, you are stuck at copper? That is very weird. That's something we're gonna have to data mine when the Steam version comes out. Oh, the crash gave quality options? Nice. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I was just mashing. I guess, asking for an explanation does not automatically set you to dig without saying you want to dig again. Like in Special Edition. Oh, he won't let me go again? Oh, that's messed up, man. Okay, my timer's at 2:07. I don't really want to go behind estimate, or behind schedule, so... What time is Sam's run supposed to start? Looks like 34 minutes. So yeah, I think that's what I'll set my cutoff to. Since that was kind of like the goal of this run, was to like show off the game and be flexible enough to fix the schedule if needed. So I think I'll go for one more achievement, or one more tablet I mean, one more golden item, and some money. Yeah, the remake is fantastic. I definitely recommend anybody who likes the original Wonderful Life to play it. The English version comes out in June on the 27th, I believe, on Steam, Switch, PS5, Xbox Series S. So any console you can think of, the game's coming out on it. And I will say, if you played the original and you didn't like the pacing, but you liked the idea of the game, then definitely pick up the remake, because this has fixed all of the pacing issues I had. It's added a ton of content with the crops. Like, we have 111 instead of 51, I think. So it's more than doubled the crops in the game. The characters need more gifts, but you can also give them more gifts. So rather than having to give them like 1 to 2 things a day, you can give them like 2 to 3 of each. We have requests, we have costumes, You can have more animals. You can have 16 barn animals and 16 coop animals. You can have multiple goats. It's basically like everything I wanted in the original game, just minus Flora marriage. Like if we could marry Flora, I'd say 10 out of 10 game, but it's still a solid 9 out of 10 without that. The premium version of the remake comes with a goat plush too. That is good to know. And a cloth poster. Yeah, I like how they're doing like boxes now. Like one of my least favorite things about modern gaming is I'm not really incentivized to buy a physical copy over a digital copy. Whereas you look at like an N64 game or a Game Boy Color game where you have like a full box and a manual with like screenshots and art and information about the game. And then nowadays we just have like a plastic case, maybe a manual that's like just text. Hell, speaking of, oh, never mind. I thought I had my A Wonderful Life copy here. Yeah, I turned cam off for a minute. I have a Japanese copy of that game somewhere, and I really like the box art for it. But, I cannot find it. You found your English copies of Save the Homeland and Innocent Life. Yeah, there was something like special about it. I was looking at home videos a few years ago of like me and my sisters shredding Game Boy Color boxes, and it's like physically painful to look at. Just like tearing those things open and ripping the game out. Like I was actually cringing looking at a Scooby-Doo game getting demolished. Alright, so that is 2 more achievements. Yeah, I literally have like no physical boxes from any of the games I had as a kid. I actually remember when there was like a pre-order bonus for Twilight Princess. And I literally cut up the instruction booklet for that. Like I had the GameCube copy of like Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask on it. And I cut up the manual, just not realizing how rare it was. It's like actually very sad to think about. Alright, I'm just gonna sleep until autumn, I believe, because that's when we can harvest these. It actually might not be autumn, it might be winter. Yeah, like, even DS games now are getting pricey. Like, I literally bought a copy of Pokemon Black maybe 5 years ago for $15, and then I checked eBay, and they're like $150 now. Same thing with Diamond, like, I remember buying copies of Diamond and Pearl for like $10, and now they're in the hundreds. Yeah, that was a dream of Sebastian, and like 70 of him. Yeah, I also bought my Back to Nature copy for about 50 around that same time. Which, everything but the case itself is in like mint condition, but at some point like the CD case got crushed, so it doesn't really close. But yeah, even a Magical Melody, I bought a brand new copy of Magical Melody like, I don't even know, 2009, 2010, and it was like $20 for a Player's Choice copy. And then now it's like 80 or 90. It's insane. You can also notice like the Japanese copy of Animal Parade like never got circulated in America. So if you look on eBay, it's like $80. But if you check on like Yahoo Auctions Japan, it's like 10,000 or 1,000 yen. So it's like $10. So it's cheaper to like find somebody on Yahoo Auctions to just like send you the game, even though they don't offer shipping to Japan. Or to outside of Japan. All the normies realized the game was fun, exactly. If I were a hybrid crop, which one would I be? I would be the eggplant. But yeah, these are gonna make a ton of money, and this is only a Generation 2 hybrid. The Generation 3 hybrids are gonna make even more. So like when we actually do start running like full game categories, like all achievements, you're gonna see like a lot more of the later hybrids. Oh yeah, these are the B quality. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and sell these. And then see what I can buy. I can get an achievement if I buy, I believe one more fertilizer maker should be enough. We have an achievement for having one item, or one farm item, and 3 farm items. And that applies to things like the fertilizer maker, seed maker, stuff like that. DLC candidate ideas. Flora, Griffin, Damon, Lynn, Ellie, and Kai. Yeah, I can get behind that. Flora and Ellie are definitely up there for me. Ellie is my favorite in the games that have her. Oh, it's so many trees, or so many fruit. I don't even need these, I don't think, so I'm just gonna not bother. So yeah, this is basically the strat for making money with crops. Are we still able to set up the little market stall? We are, yes. You can set up the market, and you can actually pick specific items you want to have on display. So that way people don't ask to buy, like, something you don't want to sell them. You actually get to customize it a bit, which is a nice addition. Hey, how am I doing on time? I can check here in a second. Yeah, I kind of hope there's an achievement for using that, because that would be cool to show off in a run, eventually. Alright, nice. So that is a random animal pregnancy that can happen. Does it make it so Van doesn't open his shop? That is a good question. But yeah, honestly, those kind of like bar mechanics, not bar, the kind of like flea market mechanics in GBC3, this game, Grand Bazaar is based around it. I wish they would do that more in these games. Yeah, the seeds are honestly very broken. Like, not only does one crop turn into 2 seeds, but it sells for quite a bit more than the crop normally does. Like, it would have made more sense if these seeds sold for less. But some of them actually sell for more. So yeah, I think after this... Yeah, if they balanced it so it was like a small gain, rather than getting like 250% of the money if you only got like 150. Like if they sold for 75% of what a normal crop would, rather than like 150%. That would make more sense. Yeah, so there are quite a bit more hybrids. I believe the original had 51, and the remake has 111. So there's like a lot more than the original. I've only found like 40, I think. Like, other than the blue ones that you get for combining a crop with a trick blue flower, I don't think I found any new combinations. Okay, let me see, I don't think I have enough time to buy anything of, like, of interest. I guess I can buy the pond. Oh, you know what I can do? On a van day, I can go ahead and buy, like, however many clothes I can buy. He should have like 5 or 6 outfits for sale. Something like that. That's the sprites, not Van. Okay, here we go. So that's one achievement. Have I named one Rana? I don't think I have. And I think I might try to go for one of the bird achievements. Just like manually putting an egg in the incubator. Alright, there's Van. Oh, 7,000. I thought that said like 78,000, and I'm like, are those golden things worth like 50k? This menu is hard. So, almost every menu in the game does not have a default dialogue choice. Like, if you just mash A, you're not gonna select anything. But for whatever reason, Van has the only menu in the game that does have a default. So you can't mash. And it's really confusing to get used to, because literally every other option in the game does not have a default. You have to like manually hit the D-pad to select one. It's definitely worth testing, Sam. Like, there's something we have to be missing, because that's like the only thing I can think of. Or like the only thing that like Heinz and I have done differently, I'm assuming. Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't go back. Alright, pretend I named it Scorpius. I couldn't think of a name, and I hit OK like right as I saw you in chat. So just pretend you were named after that goat. Okay, no eggs. I probably have to keep them outside. But I think we are about at schedule right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop time today. Or whenever I check this menu here. And I only have 15 records. Or achievements, I mean. Which is fine. I got pretty much one of each that I wanted to check. I can actually load up my casual file and show that off. Thank you for the GGs. Okay, yeah, year 13 of heaven.